I think the weather's dying down a bit. I think that wind's dropped. I think that wolf's... Oh, there he is. There's two around. This is really annoying. You can go this way, I think. You might have to go around the back. Possible. Win Benton, how you doing? I wish you could sleep or pass the time in units less than an hour. It's actually quite annoying. Don't recommend this game. Yeah. It's a good game. Even when you've played the story, of which there are only 2 episodes at the moment, the survival game of it is really good. But it is just survive as long as you can kind of game. See if we can get warmed up before we move. Playing it last night, I shot a wolf in the face with a flare gun and killed it outright. It's a risky shot. If you can pull it off, though, it's good. No, the 3rd episode comes out early 2019, I believe. The whole project got set back because they hired a bunch of animators from Telltale Games who brought, like, a lot of skill to the table, and they thought, you know what? Let's just use what we now know. Like, they've got some new technology, new motion capture stuff, and some people who know how to use it. And they thought, well, let's do episode 3 properly. And then they thought, well, we can't just leave episode 1 and 2 as they are, and then do 3 in a completely different way. So they went back and did 1 and 2, which then delayed 3. Okay, that's warmed us up nicely. Let's see if we can work our way around this way. The heck? That looks like a no. You do, Tommy. You do. Remember I did episode 1 and 2 last year? Well, it deletes your save game because it's completely incompatible with the new one. So you have to do 1 and 2 again. But they did warn you about that months ago. You know what? Why can't I take a torch from this thing? There we go.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh, here he comes.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh, that's a fall.
Oh, gotta rest that wrist.
Torn clothing, minor bruising, and a sprained wrist because I fell 3 feet. Really? Really, game? Might as well just had a fight with a wolf. that clothing falling like 2 to 3 feet? It is like my summer physics. Suspected infected, welcome back. Misty Miles, welcome back. Thank you for PC Tech. A gift and a sub to Misty. Tagzilla, welcome back. Okay, well, we got past it with a sprinkle. Or was that a sprist? I can't remember. Cars used to have so much more loot in them than they do now. Like, honestly, cars have nothing in them now.
Now to find that secret stash. Aha! Here it is.
First one you come to. Ooh, peanut butter. I thought red was crunchy and blue was smooth. They must do it differently in Canada. Little cow condensed milk. Ooh. That's handy. That's very handy. That's incredibly handy. Let's have a look. Kenzie's Parker. We'll scrap that.
Welcome back.
I think we'll push on.
Nutter.
Right, because we can't stay in here because it's cold.
What have we here?
Where are we traveling? We're just like adventuring, really.
Could end up being useful.
No, they don't look very comfy in a winter setting, do they? Oh, hello. Just rolled out of bed, cranky. What time is it? I can go to the theatre now, yeah. I've got theatre shoes, yeah. Go out for a nice meal. I need to find a crowbar. It's like stopping me from getting some loot. Not in the mall. It's fine. push on. Andy, man, thank you for 2 months. Loving the Christmas time as I booked it off work. Nice. Don't know if that goes anywhere in particular. Crazy Gigs 47 feels like yesterday. That's a long time, dude. Doesn't look that interesting. Build a fire as close to the car door as you can. Give it enough fuel, keep you overnight. Does that actually work? I did wonder. It doesn't make sense, but I did wonder if it would work. Well, ain't that a disappointment? It almost looks like there's a path through though. I think that's the river. Yeah, if you notice, Donut, when you sit in the car, bottom left is my temperature. You can see it's getting pretty low. When you sit in the car, you still have a triangle pointing down, which means you still are losing heat.
Can't feel my hands.
See, now he's crying about being cold. It depends where you are. Depends if you're in the wind and stuff. Basically, you get... Each day brings different temperatures and brings different wind factors. So some days you might be walking around and have no debuff. Other days you could be walking around with 3. What's the premise of the game? World event plunged the world into like really cold temperatures, and you're surviving. With a slight backstory of trying to find the woman who was in the plane with you, who had a box with some super secret stuff that she wouldn't tell you about, but you crashed, and then she'd left. Ah, cave, that's good. We can warm up in a cave. See, if you watch the debuff as we go inside, it should change. There you go. Now we're gaining heat again. Takes 5 minutes with a hatchet, or 10 minutes. We don't use the hatchet. Yeah, this is a shortcut of sorts. Andy man, thank you for 2 months. Loving this Christmas time. Oh, we've done that one. Durr. Unaccountable Gamer. Gifted a sub to Donut Batman. Welcome, Donut Batman. Thank you, Unaccountable. Ooh. A spare bedroll if you need one. Afternoon, Lotus. Nice, they're good. I'm going to leave that bedroll. I've got one on me, and you never know when you might need another one. At least I know where it is. I think before we leave, I might warm up a bit. Okay. You're going to actually let me build a fire? The heck, man? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I'm sure you used to be able to build a fire in here. I think I found a bug. My torch is not showing now. Ooh, it's a free fire anyway. Antiseptic, peaches. I left with the others, but the storm turned bad, and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out in the old church. I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I can find their trail. The letter is signed Alice. Okay, I probably did that in the wrong voice, unless Alice has got a really deep husky voice. I'll take it anyway.
This'll keep the lamp burning.
Mr. Refrick, this is such a relaxing stream when you are making RJ45 cabling for your homework. Dude, I've done that in my house. Why can't I start a fire with this torch that I've got in my hand? It's now disappeared. Okay. Atomicus, welcome to the net house. Thank you, Unaccountable, for gifting a sub to Atomicus. Maybe Alice has a sore throat. That's very true.
That did it.
Ruined torch. Get on there. 20 minutes might one was. Sort some of these things out. Okay. It's nice having 2 pairs of those. They're a bit wet. That seems to be of a great benefit compared to that one. You've only got 1 coat on. Why have I only got 1 coat on? I've got 2 coats on, look. Both of the torsos are being used. Both of the shirt slots are being used. Okay, that's warmed us up. Let's move on. Cranky Fire, welcome back. Thank you very much, Unaccountable. Another gift. Just installed ADSL and 4G combo system to get some decent speed out of here in the Outback. Nice. Okay, let's some grub. The main issue with the game is weight. Your character's 20 pounds over the max. Yeah, it is a problem. I agree. Right, so there is a cut-through cave system though. Didn't somebody say if you have some charcoal you can mark on your map? Because I'm going to forget this. It's so easy to miss that. Rabbits. Could be Wabbit season. Oh, that was in survival mode. So basically just north of these trees, between those three stones. That's where it is. Between those three stones there. Rock for you, how you doing? How on earth are you supposed to get down there? Try this way. Thank you, dear. What's that?
Gingerbread pancake. Fruit. Make it healthy.
That actually looked like dog food. No, it did. I was like, that's the only thing I can think that looks like. You made a gingerbread man look like dog food. That's a skill. How rude. Tell me that doesn't look like dog food on my plate. Mr. Bretson, sir, thank you very much for your host. How you doing, Bretson? I'm not sure how we get down from here. You come out of this cave system and... you know, I can't drop any of this distance here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
That sucks. Mr. Chew, how you doing? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Let me walk. Okay, we go over the top just. Wait, what? There's an invisible wall blocking me? What? You've got to be kidding me. Honestly, invisible walls in games should be banned. I'm literally contained inside a invisible wall system now. Like a full-on, nope, you will not go that way. Oh my god.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Minor bruising, torn clothing. "11 months, Brett, sound all is well. Hope things are good for you too, and hey, Nutters. Good to hear it, sir. Good to hear it." Oh boy, I regret this now. I'm gonna break everything on the way down. He's falling that far. Ah! Ah! Okay, we're not doing that. Ah! Wait, it's Wabbit season. Ah! Ah! Look at that fall! Right, what did we do? Bruising or something? Okay, we appear to be okay.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Oh, you've been ill since Christmas, Mr. Chew. Oh, man. Doesn't it just massively suck when you get ill at Christmas? Oh, hey. Do you want to be number one? There's at least 4 rabbits here. Actually, there's more. There's loads. Still not comfortable with that noise.
Too
I had
much
some
stuff to carry.
daughter flying back in October. I swear that one was like, no, no, don't do it. Wait, that one's running on the spot. You know, it's funny, I've not heard any sarky comments about my ability to kill rabbits. About my aiming. There's no kind of, it's a good job, you don't need to do this for real, squirrel. Okay, that was hacks. That hit him. That hit him full on in the mush. Oh, come on, that like bounced over his head. Hack mode enabled. It's a good thing you don't need to do this for real. He was using the grass for cover then. He was cheating. I hear him. Did you see that? It hit the floor, and it was about to hit into him. And as it hit the floor, he just turned. Okay. The heck? Paulie, good afternoon, mate. How you doing? Unbelievable. Three stones, three rabbits, and then nothing. How's the pepper supply? It's okay at the moment, Mr. Bretson. Very much enjoying it. But it's fine. I've got like 3/4 of the bottle at the moment. Because of my sore throat, I've not been able to like really tuck into it properly. That looks like a dead end. Throwing boulders next time. I'm going to start an avalanche. I'll kill you, you pesky rabbit. See if we can get 5 and make some nice rabbit stuff. Tried your secret peppers and pizza. Oh, you little scumbag. I'd send you some cake, but it's just not going to be possible, is it? Right in the mush. There you go. 5 rabbit hole. You wait till the Easter Bunny finds out.
To the nut house.
Drizelli. Thank you for subbing, Drizelli. Welcome to the Nut House. Thank you for your support, Drizelli. Mr. Lord Halbo, 16 months. Hope you had a nice holiday so far. Holiday? I'd like to get that deer meat. But it would mean starting a fire and being out here at night by the time we've harvested that meat. Come at me, bro. Listen, wolf punk, you've got to ask yourself a question. Are you feeling lucky? Don't you growl at me, pal. So far, you deleted 6 pages worth of old skins off the Steam Workshop. Wow. Are you gonna, Paulie, like some of the ones that you did this year that don't work anymore or slightly broken, are you gonna date them or what? What's your plan?
Well, that didn't work.
As if, 75% chance. No, I'm gonna roll it. I'm not using accelerant.
Come on.
Gonna go and play Witcher 3. Steam sales by any chance? Right, yeah. Maximum's fallen.
That's done.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
I'm not bad, Jazek, thank you. $57. Blimey. That's cool. 14 minutes, 17 minutes left on the fire. We're not that far from home. But if the weather turns, it's not going to be fun. Hot peaches. This cake's nice. On you. One is cake, not nice. Blimey, I can hardly see the guy. Almost 200 gig for X-Plane 11 True Earth South and Central. Do you know what? That's actually very compact. The detail you get in.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
I think I've got like 4 terabytes just on some of the west part of the USA. Nine pages deleted. Blimey. You're having a clean out, boy. Why are you deleting them? Is it because you don't intend to update them, or because you can't fix them? Or they're just like old junk that you're not happy with? Right, yeah, fair enough. I take it you've still got the files. Like, if the mod author does decide to fix it one day, you've got the files that you can fix it. You're just taking it out of the workshop.